All right. What's up, everybody? Hey, we are back. And I believe last time we left the mine.
I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home.
Oh my gosh! Excuse me. Wow, who did that? Who was rude like that? Wasn't me. I know that much. I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of forgot how to play, but it's okay. It wasn't hard. All right, everything's good. We're good. We're going. Fine. Right, we're fine, right? Fine. Let me make sure I'm fine. We're good to go. Good to go. Sorry about that. Yeah, so last time I
That's
Ganymede Castle,
had my webcam up.
stronghold
I
of
thought
Lord
I'd get
Balsef,
too much.
self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close
The
before.
goal up as well. Makes it look.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down.
Is it so?
The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
Go.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
What the hell did? Oh my gosh. Okay. Come on. Changing controls. Combat. During combat, press options while in the menu to change your character's control mode. Semi-auto. Manual. Control mode. Semi-auto mode is designed for players who only wish to casually dabble in combat. Meanwhile, manual mode is for those seeking full control, while auto mode lets the game take the reins.
Don't go charging off like that. I'll run you through.
Here I come!
This is it. Dig deep.
Easier said than
Don't
done.
let them form no excuses. This is up to us.
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Now I can let loose. Strike!
Sight.
Slash!
Health.
Rising Wyvern!
Magna.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the
It's
prize.
not going
I'm
to
quite
plan.
aware without you reminding me.
Done! Thanks.
Okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
R1's like my basic attack. Go, let go. I come from this way? Yeah, that's, yeah. Okay. I didn't lose my spot. I didn't lose my bearing. You did.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, alright?
Makes sense.
What? No.
If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
Well, I want to take them all on. Oh my god.
I'll take you all on!
You're mine!
Help this!
Huh?
Fall back!
I'll bring you back
See ya!
from death's abyss!
Talon's door! Touch circle and bring him down!
Mega
I'll
Ray!
run you through!
Try harder! You're mine! Swallow blade!
One more!
Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
You're on! You're finished!
Talon's door! Touch cannon!
Nice.
I can feel my precision improving.
Nice. We leveled up. You know, this thing looks climbable. I climb it. Yeah. See? Look at me. Look at me. Wrong button. Don't look at me.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
That's what I'm saying.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
This game looks really good. I like it. It plays really well.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard.
What they got? That's the homie. Why would you do that? Don't just play the game.
But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zeugles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoil sport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
ain't got nothing. Game really likes to pride itself in telling you that the
A
new
Master
skins are
Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Ah, fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals.
What is it?
It's astral energy.
No way.
They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
Oh, so I'm about to
So
ruin
you
it.
see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll bet.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
I guess so.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Yeah.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
Get him.
hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Let's see what kind of trouble we
I hate camping out.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
You know, I almost pressed the circle button. And now.
What's this thing?
Yep. Probably should have read it. Good stuff, man. Good. I always search for something. Got to.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Nine Zoogles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight. You can get rare item and lots of SP if you manage to beat them, huh? Look at that. I think we could take
We've
it.
almost made it to Ulzebek.
Nah. I don't even know what I have on. I don't have good gear.
Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
Swallow Blade! I'll run you through! Take this! See ya! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Guess we gotta roll
It's
with it.
Here's a healing arm.
This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us!
Magna Ray.
Swallow Blade! Slash!
Healing arm.
Rising Wyvern!
First aid.
Okay, here I go.
Sighted.
I'm not
Don't go
done.
charging off like that!
Rising Wyvern!
Everything's coming up, Zephyr!
Woohoo! What is this? Woohoo! Dog tail resembling that of a wise, noble Shiba Inu that, when combined with the set of ears, makes it tempting to run around the dark. Woohoo! What?
That's an unusual bird.
Brian Alston
It's an owl.
found-
They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Stuff down there. I like stuff.
I'll take you all on!
Here I come!
Here I go. It's over.
Slash!
About
Rising Wyvern!
That is coming!
Mirage!
Talon!
Magna Ray.
Tusk cannon!
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
I'm on it.
Who wants to die next?
You're mine!
Talon
It's
Storm.
over! Rising Wyvern!
It's over.
I'll
Mirage!
run you through. That was almost too easy.
Is he not in my team?
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Let's go kill these homies down here.
Gotta break through! No escape!
And again. Mega
You're
Ray.
surrounded. Just stay calm. Talon Storm.
It's over.
Cannon.
Slash!
Sight.
You're mine!
I'm on it.
Here's a healing arm.
Talon Storm.
First aid.
Slash! Take this!
Mega Ray.
Mirage! You're...
Here, let me
Take
help.
this!
Okay.
Rising Wyvern!
Sight.
Still got some energy
I'm only
left?
getting
Need you ask?
Glad to hear it. In that case, cover me.
first aid.
You're mine! Slash!
They're targeting shield.
Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray.
Mirage! It's over! You're mine!
I'll run you
Take
through.
this!
Whoa. Take a look at that.
Anything else secret over here?
What's this thing?
Look at some gear before we fight that thing. Uzbek.
Okay, people. This is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danons. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Lots of people to talk to. This is my favorite part about like games like this. Is you get to go around and just talk to people. You really like learn the game. Bro, what happened to you? Your brother bit off more than he could chew. It's no use. I can't take on these bright eyes. Sounds like there was an explosion on the tracks that the Crimson Crows caused that. I hope those armored soldiers don't stick around here either. They leave just like they did in Moscow. These chickens had just laid their eggs in those damn bright eyes. They took every last egg. They couldn't spare a single one. Damn. You'd be taking their food and shit? That's messed up. Oh, so you're the new recruit that Zephyr brought in, huh? Yeah, that's right. Interesting. I didn't expect you to be the one and only Iron Basketball people. Wow. Anyway, there's a lot of I need to probably fill you in on. Is there anything you want to know? What is this place? This is Olzebek. It's a Donan enclave like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Moscow, which is mainly a mining area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. The Bright Eyes rarely show their faces here, which is why we've made it our headquarters. Is there anything else you want to know? What's the situation? What's the sitch? Our friends have made it back from the old Zion mine. Unfortunately, not everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure the sacrifice won't be in vain. Is there anything else you want to know? Am I really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're famous, tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing that mask of yours. And as if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people and make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talk about you. With that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong with the Crimson Crows. Is there anything else you want to know? Nah, I'm good. Come on, quit standing around talking. We've got water to carry. But you saw all those Crimson Crow members, they were hurt. The Bright Eyes must have got them. I wonder if we're next. I don't know, Dad says the Bright Eyes can't afford to just kill their workers, but maybe they changed their mind. They can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture, not that there's anything left to make things with.
Should this really be here?
I wonder how much longer this fighting will go on. This is actually a good question. There are so many Crimson Crows who have gotten injured and killed because of it. Who knows? I just hope things don't get worse. It sends chills down my spine thinking about what might happen if they manage to take their anything, make their enemies any angrier. What am I supposed to do? Oh yeah. I'm glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. These are the rascals we managed to wipe back from the Bright Eyes. Welcome to have some. Just make sure they don't see you with them. Thanks, I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here and they somehow expect us to keep them fed on next to nothing. By all means, your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk of taking these rascals that much more worth it. Yeah, you ain't lying. For the kids, man. For the kids.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head to head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
You're not only new here, you don't remember much at all, right? Well, if you got any questions, lay them out and I'll see what I can tell you. All stuff I'm talking about. The members are not going to advise a point of attack. I have to let them know that I intend to make you guys the centerpiece of the whole operation. Yeah, it's true. Are we really going to bet it all on Iron Mask and his Renan lady friend? I'm not sure I like our odds. Well, if Zephyr says they're good, it must be true. We'll just have to trust him. Go outside. They see our hideout. Where's the worship? In case we need to bolt from here too. I hear you. Get that, and guess that leaves us right here to hurry before it gets bad. Rabbit ears that project innocence. Big enough to pick up even in the quiet.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Nope, nothing new. The position is good because you can keep an eye on every inch of your hands. In worst case scenario, we can flee among the mountains too. That's how much Zephyr stopped this whole operation out. He's the leader of our organization for a reason. Oh no! I forgot about that.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Well, with it.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Oh, but we can. Oh, but we can.
Hey. Yes!
Aren't the bright eyes with you? Sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. Oh, what the hell? The name's Dyron. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This is a lodge, but we already have all our own. We don't sleep on straw and rock hard dirt around here. Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for, to give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your
I
best.
guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Zion mine. Zion. Yeah? Mine's that really such a good idea after the Renin snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down around the San Denis Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lodge.
Got it.
Got it. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Okay. That's cool. I like that.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle.
No choice. Swallow blade.
There! Hit again!
Rising Wyvern. Mirage.
Here, let me help. First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
It's over!
Take this.
Take it!
You're finished.
Go! It's over!
Rising Wyvern.
Mega ray!
Mirage. Take it.
It's over!
Here I come.
Here,
Slash.
let me help. First aid!
You're mine. It's over.
Take it! You're mine!
Rising Wyvern. Mirage.
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Swallow blade.
First aid!
You're mine. Slash.
There!
Rising
Help
Wyvern.
this!
Mirage.
Mega ray!
You're finished. You're mine. Slash. Rising Wyvern.
Help this! Mega ray!
Be in it.
Great.
I see the items don't come back though. Oh, those do. Well, I just write these.
Get lost!
Take this. Slash.
Mega
Take
ray!
this. Slash. Swallow blade. You're mine. Mirage.
Got
Take this.
Mega ray!
Rising Wyvern.
I'm
You're
on it.
mine.
Here's a
Here
healing
I
art!
come. Slash.
First aid!
Rising Wyvern. Mirage. It's over. Take this. Rising Wyvern.
Mega ray!
Here I come.
There! Got you!
Slash.
Mega ray!
Swallow blade. Here I come.
Help this!
Swallow blade.
Mega ray!
Here I come. It's over. Mirage.
Hey, let's go.
We managed to pull through.
Let's wait till we get a better weapon. I don't do enough damage to fight something like that yet.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Goddamn soldiers.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mad.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this... a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
I hate camping out.
Right, here goes! Move it!
I'm only getting...
Take this! Come and face me! Rising Wyvern!
There! And again!
Take this!
Here's a healing art! First
I
aid!
owe you one!
How's this? Magna Ray!
Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Take this!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
There! I'm only
Strike!
getting started.
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
It's over.
Here I come! Rising!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Here I come!
Right, no time to hold back.
Magna Ray!
Take this!
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah,
You're mine.
you got it.
You're mine! You're finished! Rising Wyvern!
Only
You're
getting
mine!
started.
Swallow Blade! Take this!
I'm not feeling so great.
Strike! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Damn. Close, but no cigar.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Should be alright. We're going back into place.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our head.
Gotta rest. Also gotta save too. Okay. Come back with that. Damn, so nobody made it. See, he knew he was dead. Ultimate pain. Iron Mask, Rebellious Spark. Okay. Huh. Okay, we should be a little bit stronger.
I wonder if something happened.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause. Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Dannen garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
I'm skeptical.
Right.
Talk about that big Zoogle out there. Artificial noise out there. I'd like to see it get come up. Is this a little bit like? Yeah. Yep. Zoogle materials are imbued with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy they must contain. Okay.
All right. Got it.
All right. That's cool. I can save that quest until later. Well, I mean, of course, every other can, but you know what I mean. Like it said, like, nah, you're not ready for it. Don't get stronger, scrub.
Am I really doing this for some lousy clo- There's Zoogles here too?
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute.
Okay, boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks once the boost gauge is full. Okay. Oh.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
Mega Ray!
This one's all mine.
There! Got you!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Eat dirt! You're mine!
Come on!
Crush!
I'll blow you to smith! Rain!
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
I'm ready! Mega Ray!
Here I come! I'm not done!
I never miss!
Swallow Blade!
Hear me! Flame of
Slash!
Fury! Primed and ready! This one's mine!
Take this! I'm not done!
I'll bring you back!
Rising
Mega
Wyvern!
Ray!
Here I come!
Got you.
Swallow Blade!
Huh. Where are you going?
Rising Wyvern! Here
Take
I
it.
come!
It's over! I never miss!
Here I come! You're mine!
Huh.
You're finished! Take this!
I'll bring you back from death. Let the marksman handle this!
Here I come! It's over!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Huh.
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Here I go! Sighted! It's over!
Here, let me help.
First aid!
This one's mine!
Where are you going?
Rising
Here I go!
Wyvern!
It's over!
Slash!
Huh. Here I go!
This one's all mine!
There! Go!
Take this!
I'm ready!
Not today!
I I never miss.
I can't lay a finger on you.
There.
I prefer it that way.
It's over.
What about you?
Just
I'm
watch
only
and
getting
see.
started.
Here I come.
How's this?
This one's all mine.
It's over.
Here I come.
Ugh.
Here I come.
That's cool.
That took more energy than I expected. Ugh, you can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view? What's this thing?
A potato. It's an avocado. Give me a weapon, give me a weapon. 500 gold. This is not bad.
So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
You have to find like a campsite. Oh no.
An opponent like this should be easy. Damn it!
Flame of fury. Burning strike.
Here I now. Rising wyvern. Eat dirt.
I'm
That
only
bug
getting
is
started.
driving me mad.
Here I come. Rising wyvern.
Flame of fury.
We got flyers.
I've got this.
Take this.
Let a marksman handle
It's
it.
over.
All yours.
I never miss.
I'm not done. Swallow blade.
Here's a healing art.
Mirage.
First aid. Magna ray.
Rising wyvern.
You're
Mirage.
mine. Here I go.
Strike.
It's over.
Flash. Rising wyvern. Here I come. You're finished.
Magna ray.
You're mine.
Got that.
I can feel my precision improving.
Oh snap, we leveled up. Once a character's art proficiency has reached a certain threshold of learning arts. Now I want to try it.
Out of our way. Go. I'm only getting. I'll fix you up. How's this?
Here I come.
There.
Strike.
And again.
Rising wyvern.
Here, let me help.
Mirage.
First
It's
aid.
on.
This one's mine.
Demon fang. Eat dirt. Demon fang.
Here I go.
Swallow
Who
blade.
wants to die next?
Take
of
this!
fury!
Swallow blade! Mirage! You're finished!
I'm only getting started.
You're mine! Demon
Here I
Fang!
go.
Nice.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Good job. I missed it.
I won't forgive you.
You're mine! I'll take you all on! Demon Fang! Take this!
It's over.
Rising Wyvern! Strike!
Magna Ray.
Swallow Blade! Here I try harder! Swallow Blade!
Only getting started. Go. It's
Rising
over.
Wyvern! Here I come! It's over! Mirage!
Hear me, flame of fury.
Here I
This
go.
one's mine.
Demon
Who
Fang!
wants to die next? First
We managed to pull through.
Though I didn't really want to fight them. Let's try to run past them. Wanderlust gets the best of me sometimes, though. Oh shit.
out of our way.
Take this! Slack! Come one, come on!
Sight. It's over.
Demon Fang!
Insects should stay on the ground.
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray.
Mirage!
Hear me, flame of fury. Burning
It's on.
strike.
Here
Who
I
wants
come.
to die next? Here I go.
Through escape!
You're mine.
Demon Fang! You're finished!
Sighted.
Here I come!
It's over.
It's over! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our
Rising
time.
Wyvern!
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them
Swallow
apart to
blade.
your heart's content.
Through escape!
Okay.
Seems about right to me.
Kind of getting an idea of the combat system. Don't want to just all out mash. There's. Oh, hey, look, it's a hoot hoot. Wanderlust at its best.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Ah, guess I misread the landing.
I just hurt myself.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies.
So, technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, bitch. Kill it.
Right, here
Let
goes!
me help. First aid!
You picked the wrong fight! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Got you. Let the
You're
marksman
on.
handle this.
Here I come! It's over!
Hear me!
Swallow
Flame of
blade.
fury!
Stop.
Burning strike! Here, let me help. First
Take
aid!
this! No escape!
There!
This isn't looking good!
Magna ray! Here's a healing art. First aid!
Now I can let loose!
Here I go.
Swallow blade! Demon Fang!
Hear me!
Man.
Flame of fury!
Y'all catching me in the
Burning
air.
strike! Here, let me help. First aid!
Okay, here I go! That's what I like to hear!
I'm in a campground spot soon.
Gotta break through! Take this! Slash!
You're mine!
Demon Fang!
Hear me!
Slash!
Flame of fury!
I'm knocked up!
Burning strike!
Here I come!
Magna ray!
Here I come!
Go find someone
It's
else
over.
to pick on! How's this?
Rising
Magna ray!
Wyvern! It's over!
There, go.
It's on! Take
Magna
this!
ray!
It's over!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning! I'm ready!
No escape! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
You're
content.
mine! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
There!
Here
Go.
I come!
You're mine!
You're mine! Swallow Blade! You're finished!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
You're finished! Nicely done, Shion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah, you got it.
What happened there? Herb that raises attack when you smell like it adds in that.
What's this thing?
Okay, so definitely using that on my boy. Oh. Huh. What the hell? That's why that's there. Yep. You know it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta give her the cat ears. You know what I'm saying? Oh, oh, damn it.
No choice. Take this!
Mega Ray!
Eat dirt! Swallow blade! Rising wyvern!
Fury! Burning strike! Where are you going? Hit me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
You're mine! Strike! I'm not done!
How's this?
You're finished!
Mega Ray! I was overconfident.
You pay for that! Rising wyvern! Rising wyvern! Mirage!
Ta-da.
Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so dramatic. Attic.
I'm gonna get her ass beat.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? Not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Alright.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
Alright. Lulinda's cooking. We're gonna go ahead and call it.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere. This should definitely keep you guys full. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for coming by. We're gonna go ahead and call it.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.